me, I won't kill you. I won't kill you.
Look at here. Just laughing at it.
Countless cocky fighters, driven by oversized egos, underestimated Mike Tyson, a name synonymous with fear and ferocity. They mocked and disrespected him, believing they could humble Iron Mike. In reality, their arrogance only fueled their regret, as they never stood a chance.
For every action, there's a reaction. So everybody know how Mike Tyson is going to act November 4th. So it's up to me how I'm going to react. Well, I ain't going to tell you.
As you know, I made the move and I caught him. And I tried to catch him again. Then I caught him off top of the head again. Then there's another one, just glanced and really didn't hit him as hard as I anticipated to hit him.
Then he stepped back and did it again. Stepped off and around and ripped that uppercut to where Mathis was.
What followed were poor life choices that left these so-called warriors tasting the canvas, rethinking their decisions, and sometimes their entire lives.
And knock him out so good into Don King's lap and wipe him off the mat because he's bad for boxing and his people are bad for boxing.
Tyson didn't just defeat opponents, he shattered their pride and etched their arrogance into boxing history. Take Donovan Razor Ruddock, for example, a man whose fists lived up to his sharp nickname. But when he dared to challenge Tyson, his confidence became his downfall. As Razor began to believe he stood a chance, Tyson unleashed his signature berserk mode, a relentless flurry of punches unmatched in the sport. Within moments, Ruddock was on the canvas, questioning every decision that brought him to this humbling moment. It wasn't just a fight, it was a brutal reminder of why you don't disrespect a man who treats boxing as his personal battlefield. Tyson didn't fight to win, he fought to dominate.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Every opponent who disrespected Tyson stepped into the ring full of bravado, but left with shattered pride. Tyson didn't just fight, he delivered brutal lessons in respect with his devastating fists. From Tyrell Biggs to Peter McNeely, Trevor Burbick, Michael Spinks, Larry Holmes, and countless others, each learned the hard way that taming the beast was impossible. Tyson proved time and again that respect wasn't optional, it was mandatory. Known for dirty tricks, low blows, and headbutts, Lotto tried to outwit Tyson by turning their match into a street fight. But Tyson thrived where chaos ruled. Lotto thought Tyson's temper would be his downfall, but it backfired spectacularly. Tyson channeled his fury into a relentless assault, leaving Galotto disoriented, desperate, and utterly overwhelmed by the precision of Tyson's calculated rage.
He started again. Galotto quits. After he quits at the end of 2 rounds. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
The final blow wasn't just physical, it was psychological. Lotto quit mid-fight, leaving fans and commentators in stunned disbelief. This wasn't just a loss, it was a surrender, a white flag in the face of Tyson's relentless ferocity. And speaking of street fights, Mitch Green's story stands out. What began as trash talk spiraled into a 2-part saga that unfolded in both the ring and the streets of New York, cementing Tyson's dominance inside and outside the ropes.
Watch the speed, watch the agility, watch the power. I ain't no joke.
Mitch Green believed his trash talk could rattle Tyson, boasting about how he'd humble Iron Mike. But in the ring, Tyson had other plans. Instead of a quick knockout, he dragged Green through 10 grueling rounds, delivering a relentless beatdown that silenced the bravado and left no doubt.
My name is Mr. Green.
showed you here on HBO. That between Larry. Look at here. Just laughing at him. Why, the mouthpiece come out with that left jab.
You think the ring defeat would teach Green a lesson. But weeks later, he confronted Tyson in a street brawl, foolishly believing he could rewrite history. Ken Tyson, unfazed by Green's antics, ended the confrontation with a single devastating punch, one that sent Green to the hospital and reportedly toward religion. Some people need multiple lessons to learn, but with Tyson, every lesson comes with pain and unforgettable consequences.
But if he can't, then he could be in the hunt.
For Trevor Berbick, the lesson was swift, brutal, and unforgettable.
Big right hand by Tyson. And a right behind it, and Berbick is rocked. Trouble here.
Berbick's mistake wasn't just underestimating Tyson, it was believing he could humiliate him. This was the man who had retired Muhammad Ali, and Berbick assumed Tyson would be another easy victory. Instead, Tyson unleashed a flurry of punches, leaving Berbick stumbling around the ring like a drunk man, struggling to find his balance.
Berbick, we should point out, has been down twice. There's another big shot by Tyson. Berbick in a heap of trouble. Down he goes. Punches are coming in such a sensation.
Each knockdown wasn't just physical, it was a psychological dismantling. By the end of the second round, Berbick's confidence was shattered, and Tyson made history as the youngest heavyweight champion ever. Berbick entered the ring thinking he'd teach Tyson a lesson, only to leave as a cautionary tale. Then there's Tyrell Biggs, the Olympic gold medalist with an undefeated record. Full of arrogance, Biggs declared that Tyson was tailor-made for him, as if Tyson's entire career was simply a prelude to Biggs' moment of glory.
I went to myself to go out there to defeat Michael Tyson. Like, I am his dad. He's made for me.
Biggs' confidence wasn't just delusional, it was absolute. Tyson's response was methodical. He didn't just beat Biggs, he dismantled him, round after round. With each punch, Biggs' confidence eroded as Tyson's blows landed with the power of a wrecking ball.
Right on Tyrell Biggs. 3 questions. There was a big right hand. Best punch of the fight. That took, Barry. That was off Tyrell Biggs now. Start those uppercuts. He took a big left hand.
By the final blow, Biggs wasn't just defeated, he was a broken man. His Olympic achievements faded into insignificance under the weight of Tyson's greatness. Each fighter who stepped into the ring with Tyson believed they had what it took to bring him down. They entered with swagger, arrogance, and the delusion that they were the exception. But Tyson was no ordinary opponent. He thrived on proving people wrong, turning disrespect into fuel for his ferocity. These weren't just fights, they were reckonings. Tyson didn't simply win. He crushed spirits, exposed arrogance, and delivered relentless lessons in humility. The price for disrespecting Iron Mike was always paid in pain and regret.
Huge left hand there by Tyson.
Mike Tyson didn't just tolerate disrespect, he obliterated it. The boxing ring wasn't just a stage for competition, it was a courtroom where Tyson was judge, jury, and executioner. Anyone foolish enough to challenge his authority learned the hard way that Tyson didn't just fight, he delivered humbling lessons with every punch.
And 10 seconds to go in a round. There's a left hand. He's down again. It's over. It's all over. And it wasn't even...
Take, for instance, Tyrell Biggs, an Olympic gold medalist with a slick, technical style. Biggs made the critical mistake of underestimating Tyson. He talked a big game, claiming Tyson's raw power couldn't match his skill. Tyson's response was cold, calculated, and punishing. From the opening bell, Tyson battered Biggs with unrelenting force, systematically breaking him down. Tyson's uppercuts and hooks weren't just punches, they were statements. Biggs, who once mocked Tyson, found himself repeatedly kissing the canvas. By the end, the arrogant challenger had been reduced to a cautionary tale. Tyson didn't just win, He silenced Biggs in devastating fashion. Fast forward to 1995, after Tyson's release from prison. The hype surrounding his return to the ring was unprecedented, and the man chosen to welcome him back was Peter McNeely, a brash fighter nicknamed Hurricane.
Hurricane Peter McNeely from Enfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. You have a big dump in your pants.
Peter McNeely was all talk, even delivering a cringe-worthy pre-fight rap about how he'd defeat Tyson. But in the ring, his bravado quickly evaporated. From the first second, McNeely charged forward, trying to overwhelm Tyson with reckless aggression. But it didn't work. Tyson, calm and methodical, countered with precise punches that sent McNeely crashing to the canvas twice in the opening round. The so-called Hurricane was no match for Tyson's storm. It wasn't a fight, it was a massacre.
Coming with left hooks, he's coming out wide, he's coming out swinging hard, coming out fast. I gotta do the same thing. I gotta bring it to Mike. Like I said, Mike not gonna get into my mind. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to beat Mike Tyson, plain and simple. I'm not afraid.
Help the public understand, I mean, you're a young fighter at age 25 with 20 fights under your belt, but what should give the public confidence that you really can give Mike Tyson a good fight?
Well, I'm very confident, and when I'm going to fight Mike Tyson, I know what Mike knows. We're from the school of D'Amato, and my father was trained under D'Amato, Ferriello, was trained under D'Amato, so I know what Mike Tyson's going to do. Now it's up to me what I'm going to do.
Tyson misses again with the left. Remember, then he comes with the right.
Punch combination. Behind the jab.
Tyson missing twice with the right.
Buster Mathis Jr. dared to challenge Tyson's dominance, attempting to play a clever defensive game. Tyson's response was swift and punishing, with his signature uppercut ending Mathis' ambitions in the third round. Bruce Seldon, known for his confidence, stepped into the ring hoping to prove a point. But Tyson didn't just defeat Seldon. He dismantled him within the first round, leaving no doubt who was in charge. Francois Botha, nicknamed the White Buffalo, thought he could outsmart Tyson with tactics and mind games. But Botha's taunting only fueled Tyson's aggression, culminating in a decisive knockout in the fifth round that erased any semblance of disrespect. Marvis Frazier, carrying the legacy of his father, Joe Frazier, entered the ring full of hope. Yet, he found himself overwhelmed by Tyson's unrelenting ferocity, and the fight lasted only 30 seconds, a stark reminder of the consequences of underestimating the undisputed king of the ring. These stories form a mosaic of Tyson's career, showcasing not only his power, but the respect he commanded in and out of the ring.